current businesses and general business is that we leave our home, which is our sanctuary. It's our safe place. It's where our family is, where we take a break. For those entrepreneurs, of course, sometimes working from home is the thing. You do it a couple times a week. But for general, it's home. You get in your car, you take your public transport, you go to a centralized place, you walk into a building, and you're working with your team members and your employees, and you're inside of a culture. One of the biggest things that I think that we have to navigate and manage is the balance between home life and work life when those two collide. And I think many humans are going to be experiencing that for the first time. They've had the safety of being able to leave the front door, go to another physical location, which is work, and then come back to their home life. And then there are the young entrepreneurs and the more remote-based companies, which are saying there's some strategies and tactics around that. But for the majority, I think one of the things that's going to be interesting is how do you also strike a balance with this digital world and figuring out the learning curve that's going to come with all of this, and at the same time, managing your balance between home life and work.
Just a few minutes ago, when it was time for us to go live, I walked into the living room here at my house. My children are home right now. And I said to my wife, I'm going to be live on the air in just a few minutes. I need you guys to keep it down. She's like, oh, is the TV volume okay? And da-da-da. And then, of course, the 3-year-old, that means nothing to him. So he's just like running around like crazy. And, you know, that's kind of weird in a way, right? So on my door over here to this office where I'm in my house, I have a sign that says on air, do not disturb, to really try to be quiet for daddy for a few minutes, maybe to turn the TV down, maybe for my wife not to run the blender or machine or whatever that you would hear. So this place that you touched on where the work and the home merge, if you're going to go home and work, it's going to merge. It's literally like a freight train, coming together. And I'll tell you what, even though I made the choice consciously to move my office home in 2015, I continue to experience these types of things. And even more so now that over the last 1 to 2 years, I probably live stream 60 to 70% of my work week, one way or another. It could be as simple as a Zoom call or as complicated as a live YouTube show.